and for today, our topic is all about the ICT in government. But before we proceed to the ICT, to the role of ICT in government, let us define first what is the meaning of the ICT and also the government. What is the meaning of ICT? So ICT, it is the information and communication technology, usually abbreviated as ICT. It refers to the diverse set of technological tools such as smartphone, computer, radio, television, network hardware and software, satellite systems, and the various services and applications related with them, such as video conferencing and distant learning, and other sources used to transmit, store, create, share, or exchange information. And next is the meaning of government. So what is government? A government is a system of group of people governing an organized community, generally a state. In the case of its broad associative definition, government normally consists of legislature, executive, and judiciary. Government is a means by which organizational policies are enforced as well as a mechanism for determining policy. Each government has a kind of constitution, a statement of its governing principles, and philosophy. Typically, the philosophy chosen is some balance between the principle of individual freedom and the idea of absolute state authority. That is the meaning of the government.
We have ICT in corporate governance. So what is ICT in corporate governance? It is global exposure has created good corporate governance practice with the IT companies. This encourage other industry to follow better governance and embrace higher standards in disclosure. In ICT in corporate governance, it has agenda. These are ICT revolutionizing citizen expectation, the priorities of government, applying ICT for desirable national outcome, the critical value ICT.
Okay class, let's proceed to citizens' expectation. The first one is ubiquitous web presence. Second is increasing rapid connectivity. Third is increasing freedom with mobile devices. Fourth is 24/7 expectation. Fifth is electronic commerce. As last is online application.
Objective: to provide a smart government. The use of ICT brings in governance. It brings morality to governance. It makes the government accountable. Due to increased communication speeds, the government becomes responsive. Government becomes transparent.
Let's proceed to the introduction of ICT in government. It is also known as electronic governance. It is an application of information communication technology for delivering government services, exchange of information, communication, and transactions. It is an integration of various standalone systems and services between government to customer, G2C, government to business, G2B, and government to government, G2G.
Advantages of e-governance. 1. ICT provides efficient storing and instantaneous transmission of information faster than the earlier manual system taking decision judiciously. It also helps in increasing the reach of government. E-governance brings public services to citizens with convenience on their schedule and their venue. Advantage of e-governance. In summary, more efficiency, enhanced services to better serve citizens, better accessibility of public services, more transparency, and accountability of government are the expected advantage of e-government. Challenge of e-governance. Knowledge of technology. Literacy of the user and the inability to use the computer. Resistance to change. People face the hesitation towards adoption of ICT. Digital divide. Separation between those that have access to internet technology resources and those who don't due to poverty and lack of awareness. Challenge of e-governance. A literature review shows many challenges common among developing countries of lack ICT literacy, incomplete infrastructure, a digital divide existing between the rural poor and the emerging urban middle class, the uncertainty about the data privacy and data security, the absence of comprehensive ICT policies.
And now, let's proceed to the types of e-governance. Sa G2C citizens, Texas regulations, motor vehicles and tourism, etc. G2B, to business, Texas contracts and supplier of offerings. G2G, governance, shared service, phone transfer, contracted service, etc. G2E, employees, benefits, records, and opportunities, and etc.
Properties for Government Vision 2020 Pillars. Developing innovative people. Nurturing a caring society. Enabling competitive business. Investing in sound infrastructure and environment. Promoting effective government. E-society / e-citizen. Accessing information and knowledge. Improving public and private service. E-business. Acceleration transaction, reducing cost. New channel opportunity and business models. New business sectors. E-government. Breaking down soil. Government role and society catalyst. Becoming closer and moving relevant.
Let's proceed to national development, e-citizens, and e-society. Number one is empowered people through access to information. Number two is increased energy efficiency, telecommunication, video conferencing, and green IT. Third is government closer to the people, better information sharing, greater relevance, transparency, and trust. And the last is higher quality, more convenient and efficient healthcare and social e-services delivery.
Enhancing economic potential e-business. Enhance enabling environment for business. Increase productivity throughout all sectors. New ICT-enabled knowledge industries. Improve innovation through ICT-enabled collaboration R&D and encourage the synergistic public-private partnership.
So now, let's go to improving internal processes e-government. Under improving internal processes e-government, these are new service delivery channel through multiple media, driver of government process re-engineering, improving collaboration between ministry, improved decision making, more empowered employees, and improved ability to measure and manage performance. We have also the critical value of ICT. So what is critical value of ICT? It is ICT in government is about facilitating the process of bringing the government closer to the people through major improvements in the delivery of government services and information provision in ways that are most convenient to citizens and businesses, while at the same time realizing efficient gains and streamlining government process.
Let's now proceed to the last part of our report. It is the conclusion. Conclusion. There is a need to popularize e-governance to make people illiterate by government's campaign. Government can only encourage people to go online if it can make people feel comfortable with e-governance. This would require the government to change itself, its processes, its outlooks, laws, rules, and regulations, also its ways of interacting with the citizens. That is our report for today, which is the ICT in government. I hope you learn a lot and thank you for listening. God bless.